Good evening and welcome to the Manchester Basketball Centre here in Whalley Range. We've got some NBL D2 action for you today as the Manchester Magic host the Northamptonshire Titans. My name's Kaz Bullock and we're about a minute and a half away from tip-off before we get things started. So have a look at how these two teams match up. The Manchester Magic is currently sitting in third place at 8 wins and 4 losses. Last weekend they played Myerscough and a very close loss in that one, 76-74, where they were led by Time Regent Bascom. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for him, 4 steals and 5 offensive boards. Dan Davies also chipping in a double-double, 13 points and 15 rebounds for him. And for the Titans, they're at 3-8, 10th in standings. Quite a new team this year with just 4 returning core players. They played Teesside Lions last weekend, won a close one in that one, 84-80. Hayden Alcindor, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists and 3 steals. And Abdul Omon Nyajo, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. So it's going to be a close one in today's matchup. They've played each other earlier in the season. Manchester came out on top in that one, 75-66. Noah Togo with 23 points, not available for today's game for the Magic. And Lawrence Gaston had 16 points for the Titans. So starting fives for today's team for the Magic, it will be Ronnie Annie, Darcin Onye, Saul May, Time Regent Bascom and Dan Davies. And for the Titans, Taiwo Hamilton, Prince Banda, Alex Wilson, Hayden Alcindor and Abdul Omon Nyajo. Manchester playing in maroon today, the Titans in black. So the Magic in Division 2 this season, had a season in Division 1 last year. And looking to continue the success that they've had throughout the programme. As I mentioned, currently in 3rd place. It's coming up to the second half of the season. Seedings matter, standings matter. Each win matters as we head towards the back end of the season. So for the tip, it will be Omon Nyajo for the Titans and May for the Magic. Ball's up and it's May with the tip. Onye gets it back to May. Setting up with the offense here. Onye hands it off to Annie. Long pass inside, underneath the basket, lays it in. Nice start there for the Magic. Darcin Onye getting onto the scoreboard. Banda looks to hand it off. Hamilton's there, short jumper, and he's blocked from behind. I think Annie got a hand on that one and saved the ball in. Annie out to May, thought about the shot, just a foot out of bounds there. Can be a bit difficult on this court. We've got a few different sports lines, but that will be a ball with the Titans. Both teams a little short-handed in today's game. Some players unavailable. It's always interesting to see who steps up when players are out. And that's the first points of the game for the Titans as Omon Nyajo gets in on the action. Regent Bascom, jumper from the elbow, doesn't go. Alcindor out to Hamilton. Hamilton with the floater, nothing but net on that one. And the Titans take the lead, 4-2. Onye lays it in off the glass. Finding space in the lane, getting to the basket. Titans are going to need to try and close that down, as Onye, such a difficult player to guard when he gets going. Omon Nyajo driving to the basket against Davies. Davies gets a hand in on that one. It's going to be a jump ball called. So it's going to stay with the Titans. Bandit on the inbound. Hamilton's there. Inside. Hook shot doesn't go. Davies with the rebound. And Regent Bascom comes powering up the court. All the way. Gets fouled on that one. And that is going to send Time Regent Bascom to the line for 2. That foul is going to be on Wilson. That's his first team foul for the Titans. Time Regent Bascom in his 3rd straight season for the Magic, after playing for the Bradford and Liverpool. Hits the first. Came up through the Ipswich programme, playing the under-18s Division 3 there. Played a lot of basketball. It's always great to see him back in a Magic jersey. As we got a whistle on that one, I think someone stepped forward too quickly, so Time will take the free throw again. And it's good. Goes 2 of 2 from the line. Hamilton working against Annie. Alcindor looking to go inside. And that's a foul called on the Magic. It's going on Regent Bascom, that's his first, so end line ball again for the Titans. Alcindor to Hamilton. Hamilton stops, pulls up again. Ronnie Annie from behind just gets a hand on the shot. That's the 2nd time he's done that. A bit of sneaky defense from behind. Bandit inbounds. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Alcindor driving the baseline. He's doubled, hands it off. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Magic. Onye stops, pulls up, doesn't get the bounce, gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Magic leads up to 4. Wilson looking for some space, pulls up. No good. Davies with another rebound. Regent Bascom with loads of space. Drives the lane, doesn't get the friendly roll on that one, but left alone at the top of the key. As Alcindor at the other end steps through. Can't finish at the rim. May for 3. Rolls out. Hamilton controlling things for the Titans. He's going to go all the way. Steps through. Doesn't fall. And Davies with yet another rebound for the Magic. He's been doing a fantastic job all season long with that. Onye pulls up. And that's going to be an offensive foul. A bit of a push off on the shot. So that will be the first on Onye. As we have a substitution on the court. Isaac Amoa checking in for the Titans along with Lawrence Gaston. So 4-point Magic lead. We've got just over 6 minutes to play here in the first. Hamilton with a crossover, drives to the basket, lays it. Oh, can't finish. But Amoa's there for the rebound and puts it back in off the bench, and his first possession of the game makes it count. May thought about the shot, drives. Alcindor, nice pass inside. Gaston with the fake, tries to get the shot to fall, doesn't. Onyé comes up with it, going against Alcindor, drives all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Darcy Onyé coming out firing here in the first quarter for the Magic. The ball is out there, last touch Titans, so the Magic will get it back. Onyé with 8 of the Magic's 10 points so far in the game. Ball's out there, but it's sideline Magic. May Annie. Out to Regent Bascom. 3's up, 2 strong. And it's rebounded by Hamilton. Gaston's just going to slow things down. Wilson looking to hand it off. And just a bit too strong on that pass. May setting things up here for the Magic. Round to Regent Bascom. Time hanging in the air, draws the foul. That's going to send him back to the free throw line. First is good for Time Regent Bascom. And Time, second leading scorer on this Magic squad, 14.3 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, along with 1.6 assists. As we see Fortune Igwuma into the game for the Magic. And it's a 6-point Manchester lead. Omoa turns and spins, hangs, can't get that to go, gets his own rebound. And that's going to be a foul called on May. That will send Omoa to the line for 2. As Finlay Davalier checks in, Alex Wilson heads to the bench for Northamptonshire. So Omoa at the line for 2. Currently playing for the Northampton University team that the Titans have got a partnership with. I always like to see that work between programmes, creating pathways for young players, giving them the opportunity. Great to see him playing here in Division 2. As Saul May slams it home, gets up in the air and finishes on the putback. Hamilton inside. Omoa's shot's no good. Davies over to Annie. Davies lays it in. And the Magic up by 10 here in the first. Titans looking to answer. Nice handoff underneath the basket as Omoa puts it in. And he's been big off the bench as soon as he comes into the game. Gets the bucket, keeping the Titans in this. Naguma round to May. Nice fake and drive, loses control. And it's going to be last touch Magic. We'll have a substitution for the Magic. Josh Pearce in. Time Regent Bascom to the bench. So 3:07 to play here in the first. Hamilton looking for some help. It's picked off by Davies. Hands it off to Pearce underneath the hoop. But just goes out of bounds. So another chance for the Titans here. Hamilton kicks it out. Gaston shots up. Doesn't drop. Saul May getting high in the air for that rebound as Pierce underneath the basket puts it in. Magic doing a really good job here, getting out into transition, able to convert on those fast break points. We know they're a team that like to play fast. Alcindor with a step back. Over to Gaston. Puts it up. No good. Pierce with a rebound. Iguma driving all the way. He draws the contact on that. That's going to go to the line. Magic have done a good job in this quarter as well, getting those foul calls when they're driving to the basket. They've been very successful making those shots underneath the hoop. And if they've not gone in, they've got the foul call. So into the game, Prince Banda and Alex Wilson back in for the Titans. And Iguma at the line. First one doesn't go. Unfortunately, Iguma been out in Italy. Playing there, made the move back over to the Magic as he hits the second. And Toby Lawson in for Manchester as Dan Davies heads to the bench. Banda. Shot's no good. May out to Pierce. Iguma stops, pulls up. Bit too strong on that one, it's saved in. And he tries to chase it down. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. And look at the speed of Xavier Patterson. Just trying to beat Annie to the ball. It's going to be a Titans ball regardless. But great work from him. Davalier hands it off to Patterson. Patterson finds some space. Oh, and ball's out of bounds there. I'd like to see Patterson take that. He's got the speed. He looked like he was a step ahead of everyone. May, round to Annie. May drives to the hoop and throws it down. Saul May is putting on a show today. We've had 2 May dunks in the first quarter. He's just getting started. That is a sideline ball for the Titans. 1:13 to play here in the first. Patterson. And it's picked off Annie. Over to Pierce. Pierce slams it home. We've got a dunk contest on our hands today. Saul May and Josh Pierce throwing it down between them. Wilson pulls up for 3, spins out, unlucky for that not to drop. Pierce out to Iguma. He hangs in the air, looked like he thought for a second about getting in on that action. Went for the layup off the glass instead. Patterson's pass is intercepted. May keeps it inside. He's got Pierce up ahead of him. Back to May. Oh, and it didn't drop. There's a whistle on the play. I think this place would have erupted if that had gone down. So we've got a substitution. Taiwo Hamilton checking back in for the Titans, and Saul May at the line. And at 6'7", you see the wingspan of May. He's so bouncy. Oops. He's so bouncy, just dropped my mixer on the floor. He's able to get up there in the air. You can see him, he likes to play above the rim, pull those rebounds down. He does such a good job for this Magic team. As the second free throw is short, ball's tipped into the hands of Hamilton for the Titans. And with 19.6 to go in the first quarter, it's going to be Titans ball. They can hold for the last shot here. Hamilton, round to Wilson. Inside Amoa. 10 seconds to go. Wilson gets it back. Amoa spins out. It's picked off. And long shot doesn't go at the buzzer. And at the end of a very exciting first quarter, it is the Manchester Magic 25, the Northamptonshire Titans 8. The Magic, they have been led in scoring by Darcy Onye. 8 points for him, 2 rebounds. And Saul May with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Those 4 points coming off 2 huge dunks early on in the first quarter. And Dan Davies with 5 rebounds already for the Magic. He's been doing a great job on the boards, being really crucial in getting some second chance points for them. And for the Titans, leading the way, Isaac Amoa, 4 points for him and 3 rebounds, coming off the bench and making an impact straight away. And Taiwo Hamilton and Abdul Omonyajo with 2 points apiece. Hamilton also grabbing 3 rebounds. Thanks to everyone joining us here on the YouTube channel. Just checking some technical issues that we're having there. Thank you to everyone joining us on the YouTube channel. Let us know who you want to win. Got some support for the Titans in the comments. The H9 Show, Kamal Brown. Thanks for checking us out. And let us know who you're supporting. You can get down to the Manchester Basketball Centre here in Whalley Range if you want to come and support the Magic. Playing in Division 2 this season. Always lots of basketball going on at the Manchester Basketball Centre. We've got the Division 1 Mystics having a really good season in their first season in Division 1. We've got under 18s, under 16 teams, under 14s, the whole Manchester basketball programme. Just a really great organisation. And always lots of basketball going on. And then next weekend, if you're in Manchester at the National Basketball Performance Centre, you can catch the Sure Shot Junior National Cup. That'll be the under 16s. Under 18s, men's and women's game. The under 18 Manchester Mystics will be playing in that one, and the under 16 Manchester Magic. But as we get things underway for the second quarter, it will be Magic ball to start things off. Pierce. Lawson over to Regent Bascom. Ball goes flying towards the stats table. And they'll hand it back over, so it will go back with the Titans. Altendale passes over to Wilson. Wilson back inside. And it's Omonyajo fighting for the ball, trying to keep it alive for the Titans, and he does. Gets it over to Hamilton, and with 2 seconds on the shot, need to get something up here. Wilson at the buzzer. Doesn't get that to fall. As we got a foul call, that is the second. Sorry, that's the first team foul for the Magic this quarter. And that is going to send Alex Wilson to the line. And Wilson playing in his 3rd season for the Titans. Had 4 seasons for the Leicester Warriors in Division 1. Averaging 16.5 points per game, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Second doesn't go. And next one hits. First points for the Titans this quarter. And it's picked off there by Hamilton. Hamilton gets that to fall. Regent Bascom with a step back. Shot doesn't go. And it's knocked away there. Titans ball from the sideline. Manyajo turns, spins, hangs in the air, gets that to fall. Takes the Titans to 13. Regent Bascom. Long pass over. Uguma's shots up. No good. Manyajo in there, diving in for the rebound. As Alcindor spins. Tough move. Doesn't get that to drop. And Dan Davies just inside, just putting the pressure on defensively. Uguma hands it off to Davies. And it's stolen away. Hamilton comes up with it. Hamilton thought about it. Alcindor. Running floater, doesn't go. Gets his own rebound though. He's triple teamed. Fade away, no good. Manyajo kicks it out to Hamilton. And we got a whistle. And some good looks there from the Titans. Not able to get it to fall, but getting those offensive rebounds so crucial. We know how important second chance points are, and they're getting the looks, but it's not dropping. And that's something that's going to come with the game as you go throughout the game. Just need some to drop through the hoop, as that one does for Hamilton. And second one doesn't go, but another offensive board for Alcindor, who gets it over to Wilson. Wilson hangs in the air. That's no good. Onyé has it stolen away by Wilson. Alcindor doesn't get that to roll in. Regent Bascom with the rebound. But Titans are really coming out firing here in the second quarter. They just need to take it possession by possession, cut into this lead. Spin move there, and it's stolen away. And the Titans forcing the turnovers here in the second. And Manyajo, he's got the height advantage there. Over to Wilson. Wilson hangs in the air, and it pops out. Davies. Out to Regent Bascom. Magic just resetting here. Davies spins, finds space underneath the hoop. Doesn't go. Wilson step back three. That doesn't go. Uguma lays it in for the Magic. .13 Manchester lead. We've got just over 5:30 to play here in the second quarter. Alcindor, nice pass inside. And whistle on the play. 2 shots to come for the Magic. As Isaac Amoah checks back in for the Titans. And Omar Nyajo heading to the bench. And Amoah, he was big coming off the bench there in the first quarter. See what he can do in the second as the first doesn't fall for Onye. Second's good though. Hamilton working against Annie. Alcindor. Good ball movement here from the Titans, and that results in Amoah finishing at the rim, and that's what the Titans need to keep doing. It's been working very well when they've been able to move the ball around, and Isaac Amoah inside really making an impact. And Lawson's fouled as he steps through to the basket. It's going to send the Magic to the line. Magic shooting 6 of 10 so far from the free throw line. So the Titans 2 of 7. That's something you might need to tighten up as we go into the second half. Free throw is so crucial. You don't want the game to be won or lost at the line, which it so often can be. Probably shouldn't have said that as someone was shooting a free throw. But Lawson playing in the EABL this season for the Manchester Magic. Spins in, spins out, goes back in again. Lawrence Gaston in for the Titans. It's a 13-point Manchester lead. Hamilton. Gaston into Alcindor. And he draws the foul. So Hayden Alcindor to the line for 2. Leads the Titans in scoring and rebounds. 17.1 points per game, 17.1 points per game, 10.1 rebounds, a double-double for the season for him. Playing in his 3rd season for the Titans, was a Denkamp top 50 player in 2017. A really accomplished player, and a rebound for Amoah there. Puts it back in, draws the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Isaac Amoah is working hard off the bench today. He's averaging 2.7 points per game so far this season. He's got 8 so far in the first half. Chance to make it 9 at the line. And he does. Finishes the 3-point play and brings the Titans to within 10. Can they cut this to single digits before we head into half time? May. Jumper's no good, and he's underneath for the rebound. And kick ball. Titans get it back, and a chance to cut this to single digits here as Prince Banda checks in. Oliver Needham heading to the bench. 4:24 to play here. Amoah hands it off to Banda. Ball's loose. It's picked up by Saul May. Annie drives the lane, kicks it out. Lawson, floater doesn't go. Back out. Annie tries the long 2. In and out. And Hamilton passes just a bit too strong, a bit too much on that one to Alcindor in the corner. So the Magic will get the ball back. Fortune Iguma checking back in for Manchester as Toby Lawson heads to the bench. Titans outscoring the Magic in this quarter, 11-4 so far. May looking for the screen, gets it, kicks it out, back into May, ball's bouncing about everywhere. Davies with 3 seconds. Magic need to get something off here, and whistle before the shot. There was a travel call, so turnover for the Magic, and again the Titans with a chance to cut this to single digits. Titans really fighting back here in the second quarter. Hamilton against Annie, hangs in the air, no good, and that's just tipped into the hands of Regent Bascom. And Annie with the layup, he's blocked by none other than Isaac Amoa, causing a ruckus off the bench. He's been huge for the Titans so far. Pass into Davies underneath the basket. And that is going to send him to the line. As we have a substitution for Northamptonshire. Taiwo Hamilton to the bench. And it's Finlay Davilier checking in. Dan Davies averaging 8.5 points per game and 8.8 rebounds for the Magic this season. He had 13 and 15 last weekend against Myerscough. He's got 8 rebounds so far in the first half, along with make that 3 points. Gaston to Amoa. Banda. Amoa long pass around to Gaston. And it's a blocking foul on Ronnie Annie for the Magic. As Bailey Goodall into the game for the first time for Manchester. Dan Davies will take a seat. Bailey Goodall, a well-loved player up here in Manchester. Having played several seasons for the Magic. He's 4th for the Magic senior team. He's got experience playing for the Manchester Giants in the BBL, playing in the EABL as well for the Magic, under 16 Magic throughout the years. He's become a staple up here in Manchester. And we love to watch his defence, affectionately known as the Pest underneath the basket. Such a strong, tough defender, really makes an impact when he comes off the bench and into the game. Goodall. May driving, kicks it out. Iguma's shots up, doesn't drop, tapped into the hands of May. Magic with another chance. Regent Bascom, nice ball movement here from the Magic as Annie's short 2 doesn't go. And it's Gaston looking to go all the way to the hoop. He's blocked by Regent Bascom, who's coming up down the other end. And that pass out, he's knocked out, but it's going to be last touch Titans, so it stays with the Magic. So end line Magic ball, 1:53 to play here in the first half. A 10-point Magic lead, but the Titans have been fighting hard here in the second quarter. Outscoring the Magic by 7. Need to get some defensive stops. And that's going to be a foul on Gaston. That'll be his first 4th team foul on the Titans this quarter. So sideline ball for the Magic. Fortune Aguma with the inbound to Annie. Kicks it back round to Goodall. May for 3. Alcindor inside, he's doubled. Turns and fades away, gets that to fall. That was a tough shot for Hayden Alcindor, and the lead is down to single digits. May into Annie underneath the basket, and count that, and the foul. That's going to send Annie to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. And lead is back up to 10 as Oliver Needham back into the game for the Titans. Annie, free throw just off the front of the rim. Alcindor keeps that alive, stops, bounces out. Again, that's another one of those good looks. And Prince Banda getting high up in the air, knocking that out. Spoiling Sol May's fast break on that one. So we'll have a timeout called by Pete Paraskeva for the Manchester Magic with 56.8 seconds to go in the first half. The Manchester Magic have a 10-point lead, 32-22, but the Titans have been fighting hard here in the second, outscoring the Magic 14-7. They have been led by Isaac Amoa off the bench. He's been having a huge game, 9 points, 6 rebounds. He's credited with 1 block, but I think he's been doing some of the hard work there that might go unnoticed on the stat sheet. He's been huge, and it's those 4 offensive rebounds for Amoa that's really helping the Titans keep in this one. You get those second chance points, another chance at the offense. He's been so crucial for the team. And Tyrell Hamilton, 5 points, 3 rebounds for the Titans. Leading the way for the Manchester Magic, Darcy Onye, 9 points, 2 rebounds and an assist. Fortune Iguma, 5 points for him, along with 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. And Ronnie Annie, I'm just going to mention this, 3 blocks in the game. One of the smaller players, it's all relative, as May gets up in the air again and finishes that one at the rim. Cavalier drops that in. Titans not going away. Regent Bascom round to Goodall. Iguma, long 2. Cavalier hands it off to Alcindor. Nice pass back inside. Can't get that to fall, but again, another good look for the Titans. 6 seconds, 5 seconds to go. Iguma tapped out. We're going to have 1.3 seconds for the Magic to get something off here. We'll have a timeout, so Pete Paraskeva is going to draw something up here for the Magic. And it's always a good opportunity in these live game situations. Practice a play. Yes, they're up 10 and we're heading into the half, but it's always good to get that experience. You know, you never know when you're going to come down to a playoff game, a must-win game, and you've got 1.3 on the clock. You want to have that practice, feel familiar with where you're going to run, where you're going to go, who's going to be open. Set the screen. So let's see what he draws up for the Magic. And Leah Alcindor, great to see, supporting Hayden. Let's go Titans, she says. And Hayden having a great game for the Titans. Just a really exciting player to watch. As I mentioned before, achieved so much in his short career. Led the team in scoring last season, and again this season as well. 2 points, 4 rebounds in the game so far for him, but he's been doing those things that you don't see on the stat sheet, working hard off the ball. As teams come back on court, so 1.3 to go. Let's see what Pete Paraskeva drawn up here. It's going to be sideline ball for the Magic. Time Regent Bascom to inbound. Regent Bascom looks inside. Goodall turns and shoots. Doesn't go. So at the end of the first half. Oh, we've just got a whistle. Fitz is just... No, he's saying it's all good. It's all good. So at the end of the first half, the Manchester Magic 34 and the Northamptonshire Titans 24. The Magic have been led by Darcy Onye, 9 points for him. And Time Regent Bascom has 4 points along with 7 rebounds. And for the Titans, it is Isaac Amoa off the bench, 9 points, 7 rebounds. He's been huge. So we're going to take a quick break for half time and we'll come back in around 10 minutes time, so stick with us. Welcome back to the Manchester Basketball Centre. Got the third quarter between the Manchester Magic and the Northamptonshire Titans. As we get underway, the Manchester Magic have a 10-point lead here as we head into the third. Needham, long two, bounces out. That's going to be a foul called on Omon Nyajo. It's going to be Magic ball. Guma to Annie. And that's a step out of bounds just in front of the Titans bench. And again, the Titans with a chance here to cut this lead to single digits. They did it late on in the second quarter. Alcindor on the baseline. Oh, nice move to the hoop. Doesn't get that to fall, and again that's kind of been the story for the Titans. They've had some really good looks and just unfortunate for the shots not to drop. Davis spins, gets, oh, it looked like a block. It's a foul call. Omon Nyajo can't believe it. It's a foul called on the floor, sorry, on the shot. And that is going to be the second on Omon Nyajo. Dan Davies at the line. First doesn't go. Second's good. First points of the half for the Magic. Needham. Omon Nyajo, he's got the height advantage there against Davies as he drives to the basket, grabs his own rebound and just forces it back in. And it's a 9-point game. May drives to the basket, offensive foul is called. Alex Wilson taking the charge, putting his body on the line. And that's the second foul called on May. Again, Titans with a chance to cut this lead even further. Needham finds some space, spins, hands it off. Hamilton with a short jumper, doesn't go, gets his own rebound. How he got up there in amongst a tree of Magic players. As Needham swings it round to Alcindor, three's up, doesn't go. Guma over to Regent Bascom. May! Shot doesn't fall. And Alcindor going 1-on-4 all the way to the hoop. Doesn't go, and it's Aguma's defense that puts him off there. Guma over to May. May finds space. He is blocked that time by Omon Nyajo. As Hamilton at the other end stops, hangs in the air. Needham's there for the rebound. And Hamilton driving, kicks it out. Wilson with time there for three. No good. And Annie puts a stop to that Titans offense. Regent Bascom, left-handed layup, gets that to fall. And he's got a chance for the three-point play at the line, and that's a tough move from Time Regent Bascom. Going left-handed. And Abdul Omon Nyajo takes a seat as we see Isaac Amoa back in off the bench now. He was the story for the Titans in the first half. Coming off the bench, dropping in 9 points. He's got 7 rebounds as well, as Regent Bascom's shot falls. Let's see what Amo is going to do here for the Titans in the second half. And travel call on the Magic. As the Titans want a timeout. Coach Barry Powell wants to talk things over with his team. A 12-point lead for the Magic with 7:02 to play in the third. But the Titans outscoring the Magic in that second quarter. It was just that bit of a slow start in the first that the Magic were able to take 25-8. But there's still a lot of time to play in the game. 17 minutes is a long time in basketball. And the Titans, if they can play like they did in the second, as I mentioned, just come into this, cut it possession by possession. You just got to take it. You know, we need to cut it down to 10. We need to cut it down to 8, then 4. You know, 1 possession, 2 possessions at a time. Basketball's a game of runs, and the Magic have had theirs. The Titans had theirs in the second. We'll see whose turn it is in the third. So after today's game, the Magic will next be back in action next Saturday. They're playing at home to Bristol United at 7 p.m. So you can come down to the Manchester Basketball Centre and check them out there. And the Titans, they are at home next Saturday as well to Myerscough. So that's going to be good as well. If you're in the area, get down, check out the teams, support your local teams. There's always such great talent throughout the leagues that we've got in this country. As Hamilton turns and spins, doesn't get that to go. Amoa's there, and ball's loose. It's Davies that comes up with it for the Magic. And Annie out to May in the corner. May on the baseline, back to Annie. Iguma, shot doesn't go. Davies again pulls it down. Iguma's 3, that doesn't drop, and Hamilton bounces up in the air. Alcindor all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Ten-point game, Iguma. Round to Regent basket. He's got Alcindor all over him. Nice handoff there. And Davies gets the foul call underneath the basket. That's going to be on Hayden Alcindor. 3rd personal for him. That's the 4th team foul for the Titans this quarter, and we're just under 6 to play. Now that's something the Magic can look to try and take advantage of. 1 more foul and they're going to be shooting for the rest of the quarter. So if you're the Magic, keep driving the lane, keep trying to get to the basket and force, you're going to try and force the Titans into fouling. And Amoa with another board for the Titans. Hamilton is working against Annie, trying to find some space, kicks it over to Wilson. 5 seconds on the shot clock, into Amoa. Oh, nice handoff from the big man, inside to Alcindor. And that is going to send Alcindor to the line for 2. And again, another chance here for the Titans to cut this lead. That foul was on Time Regent Bascom. That's his 2nd for the Magic. Free throw doesn't go. Both teams struggling a little bit today from the line. As May passes to Davies, and ball is knocked out. Oh, apologies, that was a foul. So it was a foul on Amoa underneath the basket. So that is going to send Davies to the line, and that is now 5 team fouls for the Titans with just 5:28 to play, just over half a quarter still to play. Davies' shot doesn't go. Bascom bounces out. Wilson with the rebound. Hamilton stops and pulls up. Bounces out. Still a 10-point game. May looking inside, lays it in. And again, it's that wingspan of Saul May. He gets so high in the air. He's got that reach. He can just roll the ball into the basket. As Alcindor at the other end answers. Davies' shot's no good. It's tapped there by May. Regent Bascom with 4 seconds on the shot clock, turns casually, pulls up a three. Both teams yet to hit from behind the arc. And Wilson makes space for himself underneath the basket. Gets his own rebound, it's pulled out by Regent Bascom. Ball's knocked out of play, but it's going to stay with the Magic. So Dan Davies to the bench. Darcy Onye in for the Magic, along with Bailey Goodall. Onye off the glass, doesn't get that to fall. Needham gets it round to Hamilton. Hamilton, again that short jumper, tips it into the hands of, it looked like a mower, but they're fighting for it on the floor. It's out of bounds and it's going to stay with the Titans. As Finley Davalier checks in. And Isaac Amoa to the bench, 9 points, 9 rebounds for him. He has been huge for the Titans. Alcindor steps through, doesn't get that to go, and that's some good D there from the Magic. May swings it round. Onye. It's a little floating hook shot in. That's going to take him to 11. Davalier out to Needham. Needham for three. That's good. Nothing but net in the first three of the game. Regent Bascom looks to answer and does. You go 2.5 quarters without any threes, and then you get back-to-backs. Hamilton spins inside. Davalier working against Goodall, turns. Regent Bascom with the block. May over to Annie, who puts it in. Teams have picked up the pace here in the third quarter. Davalier with the handoff. At that time, Regent Bascom subs out as Josh Pierce is in. And Lawrence Gaston in for Taiwo Hamilton for the Titans. May into Onye underneath the basket. Gets his own rebound out to Pierce. And it's loose. Out of bounds. Titans ball. Davalier to Alcindor. Alcindor with a fadeaway. No good. Gaston there, one-handed rebound, pulls it down. Davalier with another chance, left-handed layup. And again, that's what the Titans have done so well. It may not have been dropping in the first half. They're getting those offensive rebounds. They're getting those second chance points. And if you can get the rebound, you give yourself another chance. As obvious as that sounds. Pierce on the baseline, swings it round. Onyé keeps it alive. Annie for 3. That's no good. That's picked off by Solmay. Onyé has to get it back out. Pierce for 3. That's good. Leads now up to 15 for the Magic. Just pulling away here in the third. Alcindor behind the back. There's a reaching foul on the Magic. That will be on Bailey Goodall. That's his first. As Prince Banda and Abdul Omonyajo back in for the Titans. Omonyajo against Goodall, hangs in the air, bounces out. Seconds to go here in the third. He's no-look pass over to Onyé, nearly confused. I think no one was expecting that one. The ball goes back the way of the Titans. Gaston. Savalier. And Alcindor finding a way. He's just able to get inside. He's done that on so many possessions. He finds a way to the hoop. 10 seconds in the quarter. Onyé. Out to Pierce. Round to Goodall. 2 seconds to go. Pierce. Shots up. Off the front of the rim. And that will do it for the end of the third quarter. The Magic with a 13-point lead here. The Titans keep making a bit of a run, and the Magic just able to pull away every time they do. 50-37. The Manchester Magic have been led by Darcin Onyé. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Time Regent Bascom with another double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds for him. And Ronnie Annie, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks. 4 blocks. I repeat that. He's been huge for the Magic. And for the Titans, it is Isaac Amoa off the bench with those 9 points and 9 rebounds for him, along with the block. And Hayden Alcindor, 8 points, 5 rebounds for him. Now, next weekend, it's the Sure Shot Junior National Cup Finals on Saturday the 20th. And it's the Senior National Cup Finals on Sunday the 21st. You can get your tickets for that on the Basketball England website. It's going to be a great weekend of basketball. We've got all the youth talent on display on the Saturday, and then the senior teams on Sunday. Got the under-16 Manchester Magic taking on the Bristol Academy Flyers. That'll be definitely a good one. The Magic looking to try and retain their under-16 title. And the under-18 women, the Manchester Mystics, taking on Kohler Southwark Pride. Always a battle between those two teams. So grab your tickets on the Basketball England website. It's always a fantastic weekend. Showcases just, you know, the great players that we've got in this country throughout the leagues. But right now, here at the Manchester Basketball Centre, it is the Manchester Magic 50, the Northamptonshire Titans 37. Got one more quarter to play. Magic ball to start things off. Pierce to Annie. Pierce, baseline, stops. Annie out to May. May checking who's behind the line for the three. Pierce grabs the rebound, and Annie underneath the basket has to kick it out because he's swarmed by Titans players. Hamilton to Banda, and I think Onyé got a hand on that one, putting the shot off as Goodall hands it over to Pierce. His three's no good, and it's Banda with another rebound for the Titans. Wilson with time and space for three. Doesn't fall. Magic getting a bit lucky on that position, not closing him down. And it's Alcindor that gets the Titans another chance on the offense as he steps through to the basket. No good. Omon Nyajo can't finish. And after a bit of a chaotic possession, it's Onyé that comes up with it. Stops, pulls up for the Magic. Pierce's putback doesn't go. Alcindor over to Banda. Onyé to Pierce. Pierce! Lead is up to 15 for the Magic. And Nyajo has it knocked away, manages to pick it up, drops it back in. Onyé looking to get inside. It's Alcindor again. Driving to the hoop. And again, Hayden Alcindor has just been finding a way for the Titans. This Goodall's shot doesn't fall. Fighting for the ball. It's going to be into the hands of Banda. Hamilton, he's got Wilson to his left. Hamilton steps through, hangs in the air. Shot's no good. And Toby Lawson back into the game along with Time Regent Baskin for the Magic. Oliver Needham in for the Titans. And it is going to be, it's Titans ball. Needham looks for some help to hand it off into Omon Nyajo. Too strong off the glass. Regent Bascom gets it over to Pierce. Pierce, his shot doesn't fall. And again, it's Alcindor leading the break for the Titans. Out to Needham with the long two. Got just under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. As I mentioned earlier, this is a relatively new Titans team. Just 4 returning core players from last season. A lot of players making the move up from Division 3. You'd love to see them getting that opportunity. As Regent Bascom pulls down the offensive rebound, and it's Onyé for 3. Bounces out, and Alcindor, who else, gets the rebound again, powering down the court. Left hand lays it in, cuts it down to 9. Alcindor willing his team to score in this one. Lawson with 7 seconds. Pull up from the free throw line. Doesn't fall. Annie with the rebound. And it's going to be a step out of bounds. So the Titans get the ball back. It's a 9-point lead for the Magic. Titans outscoring the Magic by 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Hamilton out to Needham. Alcindor for 3. Doesn't go. Hamilton's underneath for the rebound, gets his own rebound. Needham for 3, too strong. Regent Bascom comes away with it for Manchester. Lawson over to Pierce. Nice touch pass as Regent Bascom's layup just bounces out. And that will be a foul called on Pierce. And Alcindor gets up. Let's see, he's okay. And that is going to be the third foul called on Pierce as we have a timeout. So the Titans, again, they came out in the third quarter making a bit of a run to start things off. They've done the same in the fourth, but the Magic just keep pulling away. But it's a 9-point game, and Hayden Alcindor, he's been huge for the Titans. 12 points, 8 rebounds. He's got 1 steal, but he's just been in the right place, picking up those loose balls, getting himself into position every time he's been leading that break as well, getting out into transition and finishing underneath the basket. That's worked really well for the Titans. So if you're them, you want to keep doing that, continue to do that. It's working well. They're getting points from those possessions. And for the Magic, when they're moving the ball around the outside, again, that's what's been working well for them in this game. That extra pass, making the space, getting a good look. That's what's been working well. Both teams really matched evenly inside. Manchester with 36 points in the paint to the Titans 34. Again, 10 second chance points for the Titans with 24 offensive rebounds. Again, that's so crucial to get those extra points. Needham into Alcindor. Amoa. Pierce looked like he got a piece of that one. As Lawson backs it out, resets for the Magic, waits for his team to catch up. Lawson, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pierce, Regent Bascom with 1 second to go. Scoop layup doesn't go. Good D there from the Titans, forcing the 24-second shot clock violation. And Hamilton goes all the way. Oh, it bounces out. Catches his own rebound. And a bit of a miscommunication on that pass as the ball will go out of bounds and it will go to the Magic. Magic ball, 4:30 to play. Regent Bascom. Lawson thought about the shot. Travel call. Titans ball. The Titans need to make a push here. They've been able to stop the Magic scoring, holding them to just 2 points this quarter. But then they need to capitalise at the other end. They need to get those points on the board. Hamilton hands it off. Davalier stops off the glass. Again, too strong. As Alcindor steps through with a tough shot over the outstretched arms of the Magic players, and balls bouncing about everywhere. It's May that comes up with it. There's a foul called on the Titans. That's on Finlay Davalier. That's just his first. And first team foul for the Titans. Both teams on just 1 team foul with 4 minutes to play. In a different situation than we saw in the third quarter at this time. So still a 9-point game. Got 3:53 to play. Pierce. Lawson swings it back to Pierce. Pierce inside, hangs in the air, again off the front of the rim. Needham stepping through. shot doesn't fall, but that is going to send Oliver Needham to the free throw line. A chance to cut into this lead. Dan Davies and Darcy Onye sub back in for the Magic. Josh Pearce and Toby Lawson to the bench. So Oliver Needham at the line for two. There's a couple of big shots here for the Titans. First, again, in and out. We've seen that so many times throughout this game at both ends of the court. Second's good though. That takes Needham to 4 points along with his 3 rebounds. It's an 8-point game. The Titans picking up full court here. Davies looks to hand it over to the Regent basket. Iguma to May. May. And ball's knocked out. Stays with the Magic. Iguma will inbound. Regent basket. Onye into the hands of Davies, and that's blocked, and also a shot clock violation sort of at the same time. Hamilton out to Davalier. Pass is picked off there by May. Onye, and ball is loose. It's bouncing about everywhere. That is going to be Magic ball. We got 2:58 to play. It's an 8-point game. It's not over yet. Regent basket. May. It's going to be a foul called on Gaston. Fouls before the shot. It's the 3rd personal on Gaston. Again, just a second team foul for the Titans. Davies hands it off to May. May's 3 is up and no good. Titans need to make a push here. Davalier to Alcindor. Alcindor working his way inside. That's stolen away. Regent Bascom. And he puts it in for just the Magic's 4th point of the quarter. And puts the lead back up to 10. So we have a timeout. 2:20 to play here in the 4th quarter. 54 to the Magic, 44 to the Titans. A bit of a slow 4th quarter, but the Titans outscoring the Magic 7-4. And really, after that first quarter that took a bit of a while for the Titans to get going, they've been showing a lot more. The 2nd, 3rd and 4th quarters, it was just that slow start that's kind of put them into a bit of a hole that they're trying to get out of. Again, they keep going on these runs, and then the Magic just pull away ever so slightly. But with 2:20 to play, 10 points. So the 3 hasn't really been falling for either team. The Magic hitting 2 and the Titans hitting 1. So you don't need to rush. You don't need to start thinking we need to shoot in 3s if it's not been working for you. But getting inside, and Alcindor inside along with Amoa has been working really well for the Titans. And if you're the Magic, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Move that ball around. Keep getting those rebounds inside. And if you're the Magic here, time's on your side, so use the clock. No need to rush a shot. Alcindor out to Needham. 3's up and no good. And that's a foul on Gaston as Annie pulled the rebound down. That's his 4th. Pierce hands it off to Regent Bascom. His three's up, and that is good. Could that be the dagger from Regent Bascom? Puts the lead back to 13. Alcindor working against Annie. Omandayajo's shot is short. Regent Bascom hands it over to Onye, who throws it down. And the Magic now increase the lead to 15. It's quite a swing as Gaston looks to answer at the other end for 3. Doesn't get that to fall. .122 to play. May driving to the basket. Scoop layup drops. And that's going to take the Magic to 61. As we see Xavier Patterson check in for the Titans. Toby Lawson back in for the Magic. And Prince Banda comes in as Hayden Alcindor heads to the bench. And Alcindor getting claps from his teammates. 12 points, 9 rebounds for him. As Gaston's shot doesn't go. And he looks to get it over the line, does. Working against Patterson. So Regent Bascom looking for some help. Out to Lawson. May with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Regent Bascom finds a bit of daylight inside, but ball is going to go off the foot of a Titan. And with 3 seconds on the shot clock, the Magic are going to need to get something off quickly. Regent Bascom, catch and shoot. 3 doesn't fall. Davies with the rebound. Regent Bascom's going to try again as he drives to the hoop, and that is out of bounds. Again, last touch, Titans. Regent Bascom into Davies, gets it back, 3's up and no good. Annie with the rebound, he's doubled. Oh, nice handoff there to Regent Bascom. And there's a foul called on Finlay Davila. The Titans were looking for a block, couldn't quite see it from here. But that's going to send time to the line. Gets the friendly roll on that one. Takes him to 14 points. Make that 15. Sorry, 17. Patterson. Gaston. He draws the foul. So time Regent Bascom, 17 points, 12 rebounds and a couple of assists, along with a steal and a block. 0 turnovers, which is huge for a player that handles the ball like he does. Gaston's 3's too short, and Annie with the rebound. May to Davies, and Davies is just going to dribble it out for the Magic. As Lawson shoots a 3. And that's going to do it for the game. So the Manchester Magic 62, Northamptonshire Titans 44. And the Magic just pulling away there in the 4th quarter. Northamptonshire making a run, and every time they did, the Magic able to pull away. But leading all scorers, it was time Regent Bascom with, just rechecking the stats, that's 16 points for him. We've got 16 or 17. We'll say 16. We'll say 17. 17 points, 12 rebounds and 2 assists and a block. And then Darcy Onye, 13 points for him, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And Saul May, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals. And Ronnie Annie, 4 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals and 5 blocks. He was huge for the Magic. And Dan Davis pulling down 14 rebounds. Josh Pierce off the bench, 9 points, 6 rebounds for him. And for the Titans, it was Hayden Alcindor leading away with 12 points, 9 rebounds. Isaac Amoa in a huge game for him, 17 minutes off the bench, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. Really, really crucial for those runs that the Titans were able to go on, and a lot more to come for this young player, to keep an eye on him as you go throughout the season. And then we have Abdul Omon Nyajo, 8 points, 8 rebounds for him. So the Manchester Magic, they'll be next back in action at home against Bristol United next Saturday at 7 p.m. So head down to the National Basketball Performance Centre, catch the Junior National Cup, then come over to the Manchester Basketball Centre. It's just across town. Everyone loves the journey between the two centres. And watch some NBL D2 action after you've had a day of Junior Cup games. And the Titans, they're at home to Myerscough next Saturday, 20th of January. So again, if you're in the area, get down and support these teams. But the final score from Manchester. Oh, we've got an updated score. It's 63-44. So it was 17 points for Time Regent Bascom. That last free throw hadn't been added onto the score sheet. 63 to the Manchester Magic, 44 to the Manchester Titans. It's been a long day. Northamptonshire Titans. I'll try it again. 63-44 Magic over the Titans. Thank you to everyone that's joined us, and we'll catch you next time.